everybody don't understand.
Right.
Your spiritual medication, whatever God put on you, right? And I couldn't handle what you handled when your grandson was taken away. You stood there sturdy, man. I was blessed because I got to duck a funeral. I probably would have tried to jump into the casket and everything. Like that grab, you know me and my mom, right? But to realize that my mom lived to be over 70-something years old. Your grandson, how long? He tells you this.
Yeah, his friend, when he was spent the night, had said, I told him not to go down.
So that was his first thing he's saying to you.
That's the first. He came to me, I knocked on the door. He had his head down. He said, I told him here.
Oh, God.
He knew too already.
How old was he?
You was a teenager? 16.
About 16. Another teenager telling you. Jesus Christ.
Right.
And he got to tell you, like, because he know.
He know. And he just said, I told him not to go down the block. I just left. I just went to the house. So me and my son was there. The detective had called me and said,
how old is your son?
My son, my youngest son's 31.
Oh, 30.
But
Jesus.
Me and him got the car, and I said, well, I know where he hang at over there. Mm-hmm. So we went over to the bottom to the address, and I just see the kids coming off the porch. So they're walking down the street, so I pull up one, like, yo, was y'all with my grandson when he got shot? They said,
right.
No. They said no. I gave the cop the address, and one of the guys was with my son.
Wow.
I can understand him saying no, because two guys pull up in a car at you. You think they're going to shoot you, because, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would say no, too. But he was there, and I think he might have helped out.
So the family kind of found this out more through social media first.
Right.
And you just can't even believe it, because you're like, I just spoke to him, and he right around the corner, and you know your grandson a good kid. He not involved in this kind of stuff. Crazy, man. Yeah. So from there on out, you run to the hospital. You find out all this stuff. How was your day, man? Because it was like I was watching you on the news. It was like a living nightmare, but you were still standing firm.
Then we went inside. They say, go in the room. Everybody go in this room. So I know what that room means. Person check out. They get ready to check out. Then they can do it. I already knew that. I said, I'm not going in the room. Because then everybody start crying emotionally.
You don't want to go in that room. Like, I know what's behind that room.
I know what they're going to tell you.
I've been in that room. They can tell you. It's going to be over. You got a couple of days.
They say go in that room.
I hate that room. Where, man? Now, I know you had the homecoming. You had all this stuff, man. How are you doing, man? Because you stayed there with your grandson. You raised and you help him every day. This was your buddy. This is your best friend. I mean.
It's hard every day. His room was right across from my room. We go to breakfast in the morning.
The homie, man. I couldn't imagine. I've been hanging with my son more. My wife don't know this. Because of you.
And that's what I get. I told the guy, I hope something good come out of this. And from what he just said, he's supposed to kill his son.
It's real.
Because you never know. The kids need the door, they're going to come back into that. You know what I mean?
I can't imagine not seeing his smile. And you can't see your grandson smile. Where do we go from here, bro? Like, you got to give it to. I don't know why you were chosen for this. I don't know why God let this happen. And you know what I do? I was upset at on the news. It made me mad to listen to you. Only part I got mad about, and this is how we feel in the African-American community, especially Philly, Chicago, and my friend Oskino used to say this, and you said it was my turn. That stuck out. I'm tired of us taking turns, man. So now you don't got him. How does his spirit, though? How's his spirit helping you now through all this pain that you can't?
I'm more outspoken now. I speak my mind. I'm usually like a quiet person.
Yeah.
But now I speak my mind a little more. I already had to start traveling. So I can hear him just telling me, like, just enjoy your life. Like,
yeah.
Before he got killed.
He
got killed, he asked me, how does it feel when you get shot? He had same likeness in his hand. He was in the hospital for like 3 weeks.
Oh, yeah?
I went there one night, and he was crying so bad. I'm trying to rub his hand.
Your hand with pain.
That pain. I had to leave.
Yeah?
I told my daughter, I said, I can't see him.
You want to take the pain. You want to take
it. Right. So he went to that, and then I took him out of school. We went to I took him out of school so he could be home, and I knew where he was at.
Yeah.
Then tried to get him to do his work online. But his sleeping habits changed. He would be up all night, right? He was staying all day. He would sleep all day, wake up 7 o'clock.
Because his hand?
No, because his habits I'm just saying.
Everything changed.
Everything's changed.
And
then now I'm looking like maybe it was a godly intervention because, like, I thank God that he didn't suffer. Remember saying that he got shot in the heart. He died
instantly on that bus. So,
in the season of Ramadan, so he went straight to heaven. He went straight to heaven, the highest part of heaven. I know it was 3 parts.
Wow.
And then he got buried on his
You find
I can't ask.
Doing a month for Ramadan, do you feel like this gave you a deeper understanding and relationship with the higher power of what Allah?
Well, I'm a religious person. I don't believe in religion. I'm a spiritual person.
Come on.
I don't believe in religion because religion
yeah.
keeps everybody separate.
That's right.
And at war.
Yes, that's right.
So I don't really believe in that. But whatever your higher power is, we all worship the same person.
That's right.
Really, we just call it different names.
So do you feel like your connection got deeper though with this pain?
Yeah, with like, the more.
I say this because
at the burial,
yeah,
that was the most.
That was hard.
That was the most uplifting thing.
Uplifting. Wow.
Because I've never been to a Muslim funeral before.
So yeah.
And the way my son and my nephew had
they did their job. They did their job, and you had to learn from them. And so y'all also learning from each other. As I'm also learning from you, how God has just chosen us to go through this phase right here. Right. And then, boy, I seen him. I feel bad for you and the shooters.
Right now, I see.
Tell me, come on.
I see the shooter, and I feel sorry for his family because I wouldn't want to see my grandson in jail and just playing.
You telling me you still felt sorry for them after they took yours, and you still looking at them feeling sorry for the family members?
So they still got to go through stuff.
Yeah,
they got to go up there and see their son, and I've been there before. Yeah. Same home with my son, and and then the kid's only 17. He's gonna be there for life. Premeditated murder, that's life.
And they got him, so they got him already. They're fast.
And then now you got to be a protected custody because of the situation.
The whole situation, everybody knew each other, they knew what he did and all this stuff. You know what's so funny to me, Demetrius? If you see, it didn't even look like the kid was pointing the gun. Like he pointed. But it don't look like he was some expert shooter. Like it looked like he just went.
Right, and you think if it goes to the ball, if it goes to the metal, it's going to turn not hit the person. But that's what I'm saying. It was to me, it was like a godly intervention. Like
it hit him dead on the heart.
Right, it wasn't no.
Because he even almost looked.
Like things that like to happen. Like it's not by mistake. Everything is designed.
Everything.
From the time you're born,
even our pain.
That's where you step on whatever you.
So it's so funny. Not funny, but it's serious, man. Like we learn from each other, right? Me and you work together with Demetrius way for years, man, right? I'm sitting there watching TV like, I know this dude, right? Because you looking good, man. You gain weight, you looking good. So I'm just like, I know this guy. But in between this story of whatever God is trying to do, you go to try to check on my mom. My mom passed away. And now I find out like, hey, I do know this dude or whatever. Your grandson, right? He gets murdered. And now you coming here today and I'm thinking I'm interviewing you. You just can't give me strength. I didn't even know. You went and checked on my mom. And I just want to be telling you, man, through your grandson, I know how I'm feeling right now, man. But, man, use me, man. Use me any way I can help you, any things I can do to carry the message and so forth. Right before I came here, I left Dobbins High School. See? It's weird. And I go there on Mondays now, right? Maybe we get you over to Boys where there's like 10 of them, whatever. And I told them I was coming down here to see you. And it's crazy because you went to Dobbins. Now I need you to help me go back.
Everything is connected.
It's ridiculous. Demetrius, help us, man.
Beautiful line. I mean, it's just so, in so many ways. Your strength is inspiring so many people. I mean, like I said, even if you're just like, well, that's just how I am. But you build yourself to be this man, this leader, right? The father figure. Like when we were there at 40th and Girard, that Friday night at the memorial, everybody said, you didn't have to be here.
Right.
Because you carry burdens, like I said, with dignity. But even just your presence feels just
made us stronger.
It made everybody stronger. Like I said, through this horrible tragedy, you know, we all mourn collectively out here. Right. But I think if there's going to be a positive impact, you know, that this gun violence must end. You know, like you said, that somebody just pointing a gun, thinking like it's just a visual.
I could not believe it.
The way things is now, they you know how the aliens was in Miami.
Yeah.
And they took down all the posts. When they got all the kids now posting the guns, take it down. You can take it down. You that stuff, then you can take that down. You promote violence in our neighborhood.
Yeah, you'll hear them take it down. Something about a politician that say something wrong.
He had a ghost gun. Where did the kid get a
ghost gun? It was a ghost gun too. That he made up.
They made up. They buy the parts offline. Whoever's selling them online.
Did they get the gun? Did they get the gun?
I don't know if they got it.
Yeah.
But they did a lot of people to selling the stuff too. Like
this is crazy, man. No, I think
they say war on drugs. It's a war on our kids.
War on our kids, man. Satan got a definite war on our kids. So, do you feel like what do you feel like? Like, we love music. I know you as well. But what does the rap industry, with these kids and these guns, the demonic music?
They promote the violence. I used to tell my grandson, he used to watch some of the songs. If you listen to that stuff, you're going to become that stuff. You know?
Yeah.
They become, and a lot of these kids come from broken families and stuff. Find them around. So first of all,
Yeah, that's true. A lot of it.
A couple of kids I know, mothers on drugs as well, and they're in the street by themselves.
You're a great dude, man. I'm just looking at you, man, and I'm just at all of how I'm blessed to just have you as a friend. Knew you way back then and everything. And then one thing I want to do now, Demetri, we got to come up with something. And your grandson name? Zakir. So I run something called the Youth Family Mode, right? And the Youth Family Mode is in charge of reaching out to every family in the city of Philadelphia, right? We run one of the biggest mentorship programs. Husband and wife, Laura and Jameson, they do a great job. What I'm going to do today is make sure that they change everything under Zakir's name, right? And so we're going to make sure that our basketball team, our jerseys, whatever we do, and that when you come to my office, I want them to come. And we're going to get a sign to hang on there and say, Zakir's Safe Space. This is a building where kids, we don't want to, at this grant money we actually have, is to help keep kids in safe spaces away from violence. And that's what we want people like Zakir. Right, but it's everywhere. He wasn't involved in it. He gets on the bus trying to know what he's doing and so forth. So we're gonna name everything after him, bro. We could do a little ribbon cutting on the door, Demetrius. Now, Demetrius, you're gonna pay for the sign, Demetrius, right? Because we all work together. So Demetrius get a little sign and hang on the front door, Demetrius. And guess what, him and his family to do a ribbon cutting. You're gonna love the college students. You're gonna love the kids that's there. Because what happened was when your grandson got shot, a couple days later, our kids survived. One of our kids also got shot. Right there. It was so many kids getting shot. As soon as the temperature started to go up, a teen.
And they didn't got hot. They still in school.
It ain't even summer yet.
15-year-old got shot in the head. Another girl got shot in the chest. And then just 2 nights ago, a girl got rid of about 11 bullets.
Bro, what do you tell? And I always say this, right? It's sad in the city of Philadelphia, Chicago, Newark, all these different places, Detroit. 99.9% sure a detective's going to knock on somebody's door tonight and say, your baby's gone. What can you tell that grandma? What can you tell that grandfather?
I could just simply hold on to their faith. The ride is so crazy. It's a roller coaster.
There's something down, huh?
Ride.
Come on, Demetri.
When we go through our day-to-days, we think that, bad stuff happens to other people, right? And when you made mention that come around, it's just like feel the fortune.
Because the kid not listen. Right. He's not listening and so forth. Right. He running the streets and all that stuff, but I don't know why when I seen you on the news that night, I saw strength, I saw passion, I saw vulnerability and what men need to have for one another. And I was able to even feel other men like myself who was gaining energy from you. Because it was like somebody fight Mike Tyson, they hit you, boom, and they look at you and say, this guy, he beat the knockout. He's dizzy, but he won't fall. Why he won't fall?
I've been out in the streets, go do my daily stuff, and people look at me like, damn, I thought you was going to be in the house. So why should I stay in the house? Stay in the house, look, be crying.
Yeah.
I got to be out here.
You got to be out here.
My family said I need to go to grief counseling.
You should, yeah.
But to me, this is grief counseling.
This is you. This is you.
By talking to the media.
Well, I think more counselors going to be reaching out to you so you can help them and so you can help more kids. Me, I went to grief counseling. I think people should definitely go to counseling. But I know your circle. So you're already kind of surrounded by a bunch of mentors and counselors and so forth. So I think we look forward to learning from each other. And Demetrius, please make sure you follow with the name because I want to do this right away, like in the next week or two, to get him down there so he can see your other grandkids. Because you got more grandkids than YFM.
Yes, I said that too. I said I had lost one grandson, but I gained 100.
You gave, and guess what? You better be careful with those prayers. I'm gonna give you 100. I'm gonna give you 100. Davis in the door. He coming.
My wife lives in Johnson Homes and friends down there. And the day of the memorial, I came through and they, what's up?
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Everybody called me Papa.
You got a mission, bro. You was your grandfather. You helped your grandson, but you were gonna make so many more kids like Zakir for their dreams to come through you, to come true through you. You would have never knew this. And so now the mission you get to be on can affect generations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who knows who's going to be the next doctor, lawyer, NBA person, or the kid that you talking to who is thinking about even committing suicide, but because of Pop, somebody do love me. Even though Mom and Pop may be on drugs or somebody, right. Pop love me. Thank you. I pray, man, when you go to sleep, you just can hear his voice saying Pop. People don't understand. When people die, it gets the voice. It gets the little teeny things, man. And I pray for you. Because people don't understand it's a journey, man. When you lose a loved one and you got to go to their house You gotta walk past the bedroom. You gotta peek in the door. May the fight continue, bro. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. You better enjoy it. Because you just committed to me. These other 100 grandkids, they're gonna ring the heck out that phone. And I can't wait to see your son's name up on everything, helping other kids be in safe spaces. Because, you always gotta be somebody, like a mortar, right?
Right.
Your son can save so many more people right now.
Right.
And let's not let this go in vain, bro. What you think?
I mean, we gotta stop the violence. Like, you know what I mean? People just want to live their lives and
the violence is never going to stop. First of all, God, whatever religion, God can't save down on earth.
Oh yes.
So to me, this is hell. This is why we have all these temptations, all the drugs, and everything.
Yeah, and you have a journey yourself, right? And you
15 years.
15 years. You went through recovery and all. Right?
Yeah, I thought I was going to die.
But my thing is, what about if God cleaned them up to make sure?
And use them for something else.
You got what I'm saying? And he seen was no mistakes with God. Everything is, we don't like it, but he know he's the author of the story.
Right.
But he knew when he was getting you to clean up, how you was going to have to be that pop-pop for your grandson. And if he never cleaned you up, you would never been that pop-pop. Man, and like I know, right? Let's do the real, is that it's other family members out there and other households and whatever, right, that need to get cleaned up. But time is running out. Time is running out, And so I look at where the plans of God, knowing that you was going to be clean and sober. Even when your grandson left this earth, you still gave him a gift to go to clean and sober Papa. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I just have to praise about you, Anthony, is your commitment to learning, right? Because we met in trade school.
Right.
I mean, people in their 60s normally don't commit to learning, right? You did.
Right.
Right? I mean, how did that feel to be, as they would call the old head in class?
Respect. I like the respect.
They do respect you.
And I think it gave a lot of younger people more aspirations to go to school. The old guy can do it. He ain't been to school. He's doing it, man.
If OG got it down
I bet he do that. You know what I'm saying? I guess
I was looking up an old picture, right? Going back November 2016, that's when we were in school, right? We were both students of the month, the same month, on my birthday. And I'm like, you know what it is? It's like, you made class tolerable. Yeah, nobody liked you.
Well, here goes some stats I'm going to share off the top, right? No one looking at. But each day, 12 children die from gun violence here in the United States. 32 are shot and injured. You're getting more that's shot, right? Guns are a leading cause of death among American children. Not cancer, not nothing else but guns, right? And teens. In 2022, the study firearms were leading the cause of death for children and teens ages between 1 year old and 17 years old. A lot of people forget that some toddlers, maybe 5-year-olds and so forth, right, have been killing themselves. It's been happening too often, right? And then you cut more statistics, right? Since the shooting of Columbine High School in 1999, more than 390,000 students in the United States have experienced violence at school. So it's more prevalent. That's what's going on. So I hope that we can take your grandson's name and add it to the army of grandparents and moms and dads and sisters and brothers who are trying to prevent this, man. And so more power to you. I'm going to keep grabbing strength from your pain, because I'm a true believer that pain can get transformed into power. And you're a powerful grandpa. I never knew this, man.
No pain, no gain.
No pain, no. This is where we from, bro. So iron sharpen iron. I don't know what grandparent or anybody out there that may be listening to me and Aunt talk, right? Demetri's over here talking. Iron sharpen iron. We never allow, and I don't know that mom, that dad, that grandpop out there, that grandmom, like, I just can't take it. You don't have no choice because God chose you to help save other people's grandbabies. And never let nobody name die and pass in vain. I'm done with that.
That's powerful. I mean, and let's rewind to some happier times, right? How we connected in trade school, right? We became friends, and then I was working with you as a general contractor, putting up some of the recovery homes. At least from my standpoint, when you improve the state of where they live, you improve the state of their mind. And their efforts and how happy they are, and they wake up. And when I first met you, there was plastic on some of these windows. I said, no, we're getting windows in. And they're like, but we don't have the money. And I'm like, I'll give you credit. They're like, I walk in there, people are like, Demetrius gives us credit. I'm like, everyone gets for it. So, like, So then I call you and I say, hey, Mr. Anthony, are you available for some work? Hey, where is it now? Down the York Street. I grew up around there. I know a lot of people around there, right? We're so happy and grateful, both of us, that we got to, Mom's final years.
Yeah. Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, that was the last thing.
Yeah.
She like, that's the last job.
She loved y'all,
She loved that kid.
She loved y'all.
Right. Because
She didn't want it done.
Yeah, I want her to move.
I know you can't want to move. You can't move.
You can't.
You get a certain age, you don't want to move.
So I had to buy the house she spent the night in to just keep my house because that was the only house she would actually come to spend the night. See, I ain't never coming back again to spend the night.
just for the benefit of the audience, rewind way back to your father's story.
Yes.
And how the origins of ODAC.
Yeah.
And how that home became a service home.
Yeah.
Not just your family home.
The living room, and I think it gave us guidance for this moment right here. But we need more living rooms like that again in Philadelphia. It ain't about how much money, whatever it is. We have different backgrounds, different races, different religion, whatever. But that matriarch mom was able to leave some love around us. And I can tell all of us have some good upbringing. But it's a lot of kids out there now that don't have the good upbringing. So I love to lean on this understanding. And more men need to have these vulnerable relationships where we can lean on one another for understanding. Y'all saved a lot, man, in one day at a time. I never imagined. Like, I'm a guy who want to take somebody's pain. I wish I would have knew then what I know now, but you can't know those things. Man, we got to go get him. We got to get your grandson. Got to see something going down. But God brought us together for a reason.
Not by mistake.
No, man, no. And so, look, I commit to it, Demetrius. Right? And this ain't, I'm off the camp. So we talking, whatever. But I commit to make this happen in the next week or two. Let's get a nice picture. I can go to DocuCare, help out with the sign, get this picture up there. Let's rock out. Let's do this, man. Yeah. And we go from there. Yeah. You remember the guy used to be with me, the big dude?
Yeah, he told me space.
Yeah, he passed away.
Yeah.
They found that heart
The
attack.
big bouncer.
Yeah, they right.
Story you mentioned earlier about.
Oh, so Space. Listen, shout out to Space. I love my guy, right? That guy, he got off of drugs and everything. But I'm sitting there because the funeral Saturday, and I'm sitting there like, how do I put God and Space in this sentence together? So I'm sitting there like, oh, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Because Space was a great guy, right? But he wasn't the super spiritual dude and all this stuff. So I'm like, how do I mix this up? So long story short, the Pope passes away, right? Rest in peace to the Pope. But also, the Pope came to Philly years ago.
Right.
Channel 10 calls me. So I'm like, I knew the numbers and everything. Yo, Mel, we need you. You got your man. I'm ready to go. The Pope, I'm thinking they want me to meet the Pope. So I'm like, I'm about to meet the Pope. Right? So I'm like, I'm about to meet the Pope. So now I'm thinking I'm going to meet the Pope. But they say, no. I said, well, what is it then that y'all want me to do? We don't want you to do nothing. We need your Uncle Space. What you need my Uncle Space for? To help the Pope. I think you understand. Who you asking to help the Pope? How you gonna rob the Pope, right?
God don't make no mistakes.
God don't make no mistakes. God don't, bro, right? And so he used all that negative for good. So I'm like, okay, what you want him for? Well, Mel, we're gonna do a story, and we're gonna go down here and pickpocket some people. What you gonna pickpocket people for? Well, Mel's gonna be so many tourists and stuff. We want them to know to keep it safe and keep their bags in front of them and everything. Long story short, Channel 10 tonight breaking. Tracy Bryant, Space Name, right here, is going to be working along with the Pope to tell people how to be safe while so many tourists and million people are coming to town, right? Channel 10 in space, Channel 10, y'all got some street cred too, right? So that's in space, they go into random terminal and start pickpocketing people, right? So they got this space creeping out stuff, whatever. And then Space come back and say, excuse me, ma'am, God bless you, I just took this out your pocket, and so forth like that. So he said, whatever you do, be on guard, that the Pope is coming to town. And so you're talking about one of the guys who's one of the slickest dudes ever, especially when he was on drugs, right? You know what I mean? He wasn't slick working with me, but he started getting his life together. And so I say that to you, to my story, my mom's story, your grandson's son, to Space story. And God working mysterious ways. Bottom line, man. Rest in peace to the Pope, and also to my guy, Space. I got a good.
Okay.
I got
it. It's a blessing.
Blessing, y'all.
Thank you.
And I'll see you in a couple weeks.
Yeah, get a picture for you.
Yeah, let's do this too. Take a picture with you.
So you still over Jersey?
I mean, Swedesboro, still over there. Yeah, you gotta get over there. We gotta get you over there. I'll take a picture with y'all.
Yeah, I remember when you first moved.
Yeah. You came over there too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You been moving so fast. You was hanging on TVs or something for me, wasn't you?
Yeah, I think it was the TV.
Y'all have a good one. I'm going to a men's group, so I gotta make it to my men's 12 o'clock group. All right.
Okay, so if you need me to do anything.
We back at it, bro. Let's get some conversation. I want to see you in a couple weeks. Well, I won't hang the sign up. That's gonna be my highlight of the month. So let me do that, and we're gonna go from there. And you get ready to meet the rest of your grandkids. It's a lot of these kids. But I got great team around me. I got great interns. I got Temple students. They mentoring all these kids, and they would love to hear your story and all that stuff. Right. And the stuff you can say, I can never say.
And even when you set up the school, remember you talked about the school.
I'm gonna set it for Dobbins, but that's his album. Like that's what he
might want to teach.
You
were talking about.
You said you might be opening up like a trade center,
Yeah, the wellness center. Yeah, because we had got the prison.
Yeah, he told me.
Yeah, so we got to catch up. We got a lot of stuff, right? And you specialize in again. What was your specialty?
Expert of all trades.
The thing we do is to stay here, right? The one thing we doing is looking for an inside person to hire, to have on retainer, right? That means some months you may have work, some months you may not, but you get consistent money. You get paid. So let's slow down. We talk about it, right? But let's just savor the moment for now. I want to mix that all in. Let's make sure we just be respectful now, and we go from there. I'll see you in a couple weeks. You can meet Joby and everybody. And we go from there. You know Joby already?
No, that you still got the same what's it called? Accountant?
Which one?
The occasion lady?
No. Any accountant I had, I shot. I got him out of
here. They got clean.
Yeah, they're not here no more, bro.
Fresh faces.
Yeah, they're not here no more because and what I mean by that is that it don't be rude. My thing is that all of them was screwing me over, bro. Everybody was stealing my money. I had to start fresh, bro, with everything. Yeah, man.
Listen, well learned,
bro. You know how I looked out for my people. Right. I let them make their money.
You let them do stuff.
I had to pay them to leave. All of them started thinking the company was their company.
Remember, I said one time, I said he has a lot of friends and family working with him, and your friends and family.
Oh, they yeah. So they ran out of Vaseline with me.
All right, Bill. See you around.
You made my day, man.
All right.
I'll see you in a couple weeks.
Okay, then.